Hello, my name is Leonardo Laya Suarez, ID 1016019375. This is my proposal evaluation for the course Testing and Evaluation in ILT. This group is composed of 9 siblings aged from 12 to 14 years old who receive private English lessons because their parents want to travel to an English-speaking country in a period of approximately 3 years. Students receive 3 hours of English class every 2 days at home with private teachers. Methods. This special group requires a formative evaluation, both qualitative and quantitative, so the teacher can monitor their advance and learning process through the course. Because the requirement that this group present, we will evaluate their reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills, but also their grammatical and vocabulary range, through period formative evaluation to evaluate their performance. The teacher will use communicative technologies like the internet to realize the evaluation of the skills and knowledge of each student, using from apps, web page, to computer programs to evaluate the process of each student. The use of different programs that allow the student to self-learning, like Record Yourself, to listen to yourself, web dictionaries that help with intonation, and online tests that allow the student to see their grammar mistakes or vocabulary flaws. Approaches and assessments for a specific purpose. This specific group requires a near native level, so the main idea is to use an immersion method so the kids not only learn the language but also become familiar with the culture. The teacher will use other subjects like math or science to introduce the learner to those topics. Using this bilingual approach, the learner will learn using the knowledge in Spanish they already know. The teacher will realize a diagnostic evaluation to the English level of each student, what they lack and what they need, their strengths and weaknesses. According to them, the teacher can create a syllabus. A formative evaluation to diagnose the learning process and change according to the results. And the use of different audiovisual materials from the internet to help each student using what they like or motivate in each case. Evaluation through technology. The technology is an important part of our world. Using technology to evaluate the English level of a person is a great advantage for both the teacher and the student that now can administer his own time, but also for the teacher that do not depend of a schedule to contact their student and perform an evaluation. The technology also presents other advantages, just like the time and movement of the student to a classroom that can be a challenge for some students that live in remote areas. For this specific group, the formative evaluation must use technology needs because the student receives classes every 2 days. There is a free day where the teacher can evaluate their performance, so in the next class the teacher can analyze the data and change its teaching methods or do a feedback. The audiovisual materials are a big help not only in the teacher but also in the evaluation. Using this kind of material, a teacher can introduce a context and visual elements that make it easy for the student to understand what the teacher tried to say. The use of different web tools to evaluate the student, such as apps like Duolingo or Label, web pages that allow you to evaluate your English like FSET or Cambridge Test or British Council, or computer programs like Soundspell, and audiovisual materials from different web pages like YouTube. The use of web tools like Vocaro or Screencast-O-Matic to evaluate by themselves their speaking skills, and video from different platforms to evaluate their listening skills.